If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands.
So this is more or less where it all began, about 17 years ago now. Tried to figure out if this is where God wanted us to work and serve missionally, and it was. That's the home where all the children lived, and when we were here, all it was the lower level that you can see before you. Top level has been built. It is a beautiful establishment now, both to nursery and right through to high school years. It's just a joy and pleasure and privilege to walk through the place and see what God is doing.
John said, and I heard a loud voice behind me as of a trumpet.
Hi everyone, so it's Sunday, great day, church is just finished, people in there just so full of joy and full of life. We're just going to get in and look at the wood that all arrived last night for starting the work tomorrow morning. Sun is beating down, but we've come up to the church because the carpenters are in and the woodwork has began. Between COVID and the war now, everything from fuel to wood and essentials have gone up. Lowering the roof here, or the ceiling, to put in a false ceiling. So this is to get lowered all the way along here. And once that's done, we will run the electrical cables along the roof in preparation for the lights. They're hanging some new wallpaper. So we've travelled into Accra today. We're kind of dreaming a little bit today about down the road somewheres and a sound system for the sanctuary. So we've come down to a kind of warehouse, a rough idea of what we need. So we're just checking things out today when it comes to speakers and monitors, potentially of course to put a backdrop with a screen on, so we've got the PowerPoint availability in the sanctuary as well. We'll get some information today, and then we'll make the long journey back over to Krokoshwe later on today. A lot of activity taking place up at the church this morning. You see they're putting a fresh coat of paint, and the other guys up there again putting some framing. More sand and cement being mixed for some plastering. Most of the framework is in place. Look at the view from the church, fantastic. So I just got dropped off at the edge of Krokoshwe. We are now very involved in this village and with the people of this village. And a dramatic change that's taken place here just since we were here in November. There's the new school name, school logo. It's Pastor Gladson, he's out here with us. We've got some things to discuss with the leadership, the principal and the staff today, which is going to be very important in moving the school forward. So things look a lot fresher and cleaner. Good afternoon. How are you? God bless you. This is the bus they have over here. It's a bit run down, needing some repairs, and it would be fantastic if we can get this moving again. It all adds towards the children getting back and forward from the school. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
Please, I'm fine.
These are teachers that we are now supporting, allowing them to make a living, provide for their families. And how blessed are we to be involved in doing that. This is the church over here, which as you can see needs a little bit of maintenance. That's not something that we have got involved in as of yet, whether we will. That's just by the leading of the Holy Spirit and by prayer. We sat and spoke with the principal. He gave us a kind of overview of where things were. The name has changed, that's official. But before all the documentation can get officially changed over, the school has to come up to speed with regarding the educational curriculum. They are working off an old curriculum, so we have to rectify that. After meeting with the principal, we then spoke to two of the teachers who have the capacity to train up the teachers at Krokoshwe. They will then bring the teachers up to speed. So we're in the process now of putting a budget in place to buy all the teachers the proper books, materials, just everything that they need to start working with the proper curriculum, and that will keep them right in line with the education system here in Ghana. There's some things that we have to do out there. There's a perimeter wall that we want to build in Krokoshwe because the school is quite close to the road, and from time to time the big trucks have used the school area as a through road to get to something else. So we want to deter that to prevent potential tragedy or accident. It's important that I take a minute once again to thank every single person. What we're doing is not small, it is significant and it is life-changing. So be encouraged. As long as you've got some kind of vision in sight to see what is happening, then perhaps it'll encourage you to consider continuing to bless and give in the months and days and years that lie ahead.
Clap your hands, clap your hands, say amen, say hey hey, say say popo, say kaka. Clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands.